YouTube? My name is Shana Karasi and welcome to my channel. So what this channel is about is me teaching you how to create clothes. So if you're anything like me, you peep the fashion blogs and you see what you like and you want to get what you like. So you ask yourself, how do I get this and where do I get this? And when you do find it, most of the times it's mad expensive, or you go to your local retailer and they don't have the item that you're looking for. So this is where I come in. Every month we focus on a theme, and from that theme, whether it be layering, beachwear, denim, whatever it is, we choose 4 essential pieces from that theme and I teach you how to make them step by step. So the theme of this month is essential winter accessories. Yeah, essential winter accessories. So what I'll be teaching you how to make today is a pair of Sherpa fur suede mittens. I chose to create mittens because they're super warm when you put your hands in them, and especially with the fur on the inside, it just has a luxury feel to them. And then with the fur on the sleeve, or I don't even know, the cuff of the mitten, it just makes it look a little bit more luxurious, especially with the fur and the suede. And the fact that it's like the neon lime green color, it just kind of puts it on trend, because let's be real, we're seeing neon green in fashion all over the place, like blat out, blat out, blat out, blat, 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 like everywhere, okay? I choose to stay within that theme. So let's get into it.
Alright guys, so here's what you'll need. You'll need suede, the faux fur for the lining, a couple pieces of tracing paper or a roll, scissors, needle and thread, fabric markers, and rulers. So first I'm going to trace around my 4 fingers to give a general size to work with. Now I'm going to freehand draw the left side of the mitten. And if you don't feel comfortable, go ahead and use your ruler. Now fold your tracing paper in half so that you can draw each side of the mitten symmetrical. So with another piece of tracing paper on top of the main mitten, go ahead and trace out your thumb. So create a guideline on the inner side of the thumb, and on the outer side, follow the trace line of the main mitten all the way down to the cuff. Now continue to trace the left side of the mitten, and I've gone up about 2 inches from the wrist, and I'm going to go straight across towards the thumb and make a straight line. Place another piece of tracing paper down and trace along the top of the mitten towards the center line on both sides. Now trace the middle line towards the thumb break and mark. And adjacent to the other side, mark as well. After flipping your paper, use those markings to trace the rest of your thumb. Alright, so flip your paper over and now you have all 3 pieces of your mitten. Alright guys, so use your fabric marker to trace the 3 pieces of the left side of your mitten. Please add 1 inch seam allowance to those mittens to compensate for the outer shell being bigger than the fur lining. Flip your left side pieces to create the right sides and repeat the steps. So flip to your left hand pieces to create the inner fur lining for all 3 pieces, and then flip them back over to create the lining for your right side pieces. So we're going to go ahead and pin the underside of the mittens with the 2 pieces to prep for sewing. Alright guys, so we're going to sew along the straight line of the midpoint of the mitten and then sew around the thumb to the break. Now with the underside opened up, pin it to the main piece of your mitten. First sides together guys, don't forget. And then repeat these steps for the right sides of your inner fur lining. Alright, so start sewing on the side of the thumb from the cuff and stop at the thumb break. Continue sewing along the side of the mitten with the thumb break along the rest of the side of the mitten. Complete these sewing steps for the suede outer shell of your right and left mittens. So with the Sherpa fur lining turned inside out, place it inside the outer suede shell. Now sew along the cuff with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Leave about an inch of space, do not sew around the whole cuff. Now pull the fur lining outside of the suede shell. Now look for that 1 inch opening along your sleeve cuff and then pull the suede out through that opening and turn it inside out. Then push the fur into the suede outer shell, just as I'm doing here. Don't be afraid to give it a little shake if you have to. I would suggest tacking this cuff down, so on either sides of the cuff, just to keep it in place so the fur is showing on the outer cuff. Okay guys, so with your needle and thread, we're gonna go ahead and close up that 1 inch opening along the cuff. Alright guys, this is the final step of this mitten tutorial. Take a look at how I style these mittens with an outfit. Thank you for tuning in guys. If you'd like to see more, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on my social media.